Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's recap of The Bachelorette.
Oh boy, this has got to be the creepiest season of guys ever.
I kind of feel bad for Des, who's the new Bachelorette.
Let's just say from the preview, there's gonna be lots of tears.
Like, a lot.
Get your rolls of paper towels now, kids, because there's gonna be a lot of mopping up to do after the show every week. Remember Des? She had that train wreck of a brother that was like, yeah, you didn't see that one. He was like, I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing, Sean.
Alright, well, she got dumped by Sean, and...
But Chris Harrison had a little surprise for her to make her feel better. A baby blue Bentley to drive. I'm sure it's leased. Don't think you keep it does. There's going to be lots of crying. Let's just say there's going to be lots of crying.
All right.
Have I mentioned there's going to be lots of crying?
So let's talk about some of the featured players.
There's a war veteran.
A banker who likes to give high fives, and I like to slap in the face.
Oh, I don't like that guy at all. A digital marketing analyst, consultant,
what if someone was just like, oh, sorry, I missed.
A custom clothier.
AKA suit up.
Wasn't he the magician? Yeah,
Yes.
he's the magician.
He's a magician / tailor.
Right. A drilling fluid engineer, I think it was.
Something like that.
He likes to be naked all the time.
That was weird.
That was awful. An entrepreneur who came up with the old sign spinning.
What is the point of that? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not quite so sure he did, though, because, I mean, Al Gore thought he invented the internet. So.
I don't know if it's an Al Gore situation or what, but
all right.
There was also a dental student and a painter.
And I don't mean painter like artist. I mean painter like, can you paint this wall for me?
Well, I mean, someone's
Off-white. Guess it's all right.
All right, so let's talk about the arrivals.
Well, first she arrives. They gotta wet down the place first, get rid of all the nastiness.
Gotta wash out the VDs from last season.
Let's talk about the standouts.
Okay.
First dude arrived with a wishbone. That was Brad. He's an accountant. Boring. Then Michael. At least he's not Mikey. We'll get to him.
He's a federal prosecutor, and he wanted to find the coins that she tossed in there last season, but he couldn't.
So he pulled out some new ones.
In the fountain, that is.
Yeah.
I didn't really say what it was.
Then Annoying Casey, must be the name, Mr. Hashtag.
Oh my god. Please stop now. If I hear one more hashtag.
Yeah. Jonathan, the creepy lawyer. If you're a lawyer, you're creepy.
I think he was a law student.
I thought he was a lawyer.
I thought he was a law student.
All right. Well, he was all like, I'm going to give you this card for the fantasy suite.
Oh, wait, I was thinking of the suit guy. Never mind.
Oh,
the
okay.
other suit guy.
This guy, I'm pretty sure, was a lawyer. He's like, fantasy suite.
But, like, the way he was
Forgo all the
asking,
guys.
it was just, like,
fantasy
really weird.
suite.
It was creepy, and I didn't like it.
Zach, the fluid guy, arrived with no shirt. I mean, he was ripped and everything.
He had some chesticles, but, like,
yeah.
Time and a place, man. Time and a place.
He just came off really creepy. Really creepy, but not as creepy as the next dude, Larry.
Oh, God. Okay, Larry, mad respect for you being an ER doctor, but, like, what?
Are you tired?
We'll get there. So he, like, pulls out this dance move that he wants to try with her. It's like whatever.
Yeah, to a dip.
It didn't go well. Her dress, like, got caught in her ass or something. And just,
I thought it got caught in her shoe.
It seemed like it was higher up, and it was confusing, and, like, what?
Larry, you blew it.
It was very awkward, and he walked away, and he was like,
blew it.
F.
Yeah, and she was like, what?
Oh.
Then Nick, the magician, he took a piece of toilet paper, burned it, and it turned into a white rose.
Wow.
Nice.
All right.
Then someone arrived in armor. That was Diogo.
I don't know how to say his name. I'm sorry.
He's a ski resort manager.
I thought this guy was a freak, but then, like, later on I was like, okay, he actually seems really nice, and I feel bad.
I felt bad for him. Chris, the old, let me pull the old proposal on you.
Just kidding, I'm tying my shoe. Oh my god, so funny.
Not. The white coat dentist wannabe I lived in England. Mike R. I didn't like him at all.
You know what? It doesn't even count because you don't have an accent anymore, so
Yeah.
who cares?
Exactly.
Just kidding.
Juan Pablo, which she couldn't say at first because she was drooling too much, I think. He offered her a chocolat.
Yes, he's a former soccer player.
Yes, he's pretty handsome. Brandon arrived on a motorcycle.
She was like,
Yeah, tough guy. All right, Micah designed his own ugly
I think
suit.
he was a law student.
Okay, well, he was trying way too hard. That suit was fug.
It was bad.
Then,
I think that was the point.
yeah, well, yeah. Nick M. came with a poem that a 2-year-old could have written. And the Bachelorette.
Yes, it was written in the limo by Ben's child, Brody, who he brought with him.
That kid was adorable, I must say.
He's like, I want to be straight up. I got a kid. Here he is.
I have a problem, though, with guys who are whoring out their kids. Something's gonna be fishy in the end, I think.
Oh.
So, like
We'll get there.
Like we said, it's the creepiest crew of guys.
There's some real
Ever.
wackos in this group.
Really. So first off, the magician grabs
Kick
her.
things off.
Yeah. Gonna make her disappear for about 5 minutes. I thought he was gonna pull the old I'm gonna make something disappear. But he made her disappear instead. Alright, and then the I can't remember who had the sober coin. Was that the military guy?
No.
Oh, okay. I don't remember who had the sober coin. If you do, leave it in the comments.
He was like, my parents had like drug problems or something.
Yeah. His mom
It's
had...
not funny. I'm not laughing.
No,
at that.
his mom was sober for 7 years or whatever, and I flipped this coin. I was either going to go to my birthday party that my grandparents spent forever planning,
That's so sad.
or an interview for this. So the coin said go to the interview.
So he gave her the coin.
I have a problem with people who leave things up to chance like that.
Is it chance? Just kidding. Okay.
All right, so the Ben. The dad Ben gets the first rose because he did have a freaking cute kid, but something's fishy there.
Yeah.
Especially after she interviewed him, and
We're gonna get there.
well, that was
But I'm
then.
talking about the.
No,
Okay. But I'm talking about that.
and he was like, "I've never been married before. I just had this kid with my best friend or whatever."
No, what? Okay. So the shirtless guy was like, I need to do something to get her attention. I think showing up shirtless may have done that, but go ahead and you do you. So he decided he's gonna strip down to his skivvies and is it skivvies or skivvies?
I think it
can't
was
remember.
skivvies. Yeah.
Okay, and jump in the pool.
Yep.
So
And,
he
and
did.
we thought it was small and sad, but I guess she felt sorry for him and gave him the rose, or the producers told her to.
Yeah,
He's probably the producer pick.
I don't know.
Then Juan Pablo.
You skipped Bryden.
Oh, Bryden. We'll get to you, Bryden. We need to talk about Juan Pablo.
Okay.
He gave her a little soccer lesson,
Yeah.
and they had a little soccer game.
Why are you
And-
Irish now?
No, I'm Juan Pablo.
Okay, so he plays soccer. Moving on.
She liked that.
Bryden.
He has,
He's a war veteran.
yeah,
He's been to Iraq.
he's been to Iraq, and
or Iraq.
and he talked to a 10-year-old child there, and he thought that this is cool.
He seems like a nice person.
He does, but the hair's got to change.
I hope they have like a makeover episode, but they don't do that on this show.
I wish they did, though, because some of these guys really need a whole new look.
There's like a lot of weird hair things going on.
There's guy liner, there's hair things going on.
All right, well, he got a rose for his story
Yes.
and personality.
Now-
So, moving on.
Drew, who just stared at her boob,
He's nervous.
got a rose.
He seems very nice.
Even though she was like, eyes up here.
He said he was looking at her shoe cotton, her dress.
Oh, okay. Anyhow, Dr. Creepy's up next. He took off his glasses and he was all like,
It was so weird.
he was trying to bat his eyes at her and he just looked like he was falling
She's
asleep.
like, are you tired? Did he
nope.
just get off of a shift or something? Is he doing his
No,
residency at the
no.
same time?
But if he was my doctor, I'd be out of there so fast. I would be like, I am not taking my clothes off for you, Dr. Creepy. Because the whole time he'd be like,
Yeah, okay, so the fantasy suite creeper,
Jonathan.
he wanted to kiss her on the mouth,
He's
specifically.
like, I am gonna get her in the fantasy suite and I'm gonna kiss her on the mouth.
So he, like, set up his own little thing.
Roofie den.
Yeah, roofie den is right. And he tried to pull her away, like, 2 or 3 times.
And she was like, you're making me feel uncomfortable. Get out.
She made him leave. Get your
I don't
ass
blame
to
her.
home.
I don't blame her. So then they had the rose ceremony.
And yada, yada, yada.
Mikey gets the last rose. I guess he was a producer's pick. He's a little rough around the edges.
Sure.
Who refers to themselves as Mikey when you're in your 30s?
Why I shouldn't be Maddie anymore when I'm 30.
You're a girl. It's different. All right, so first one off, Larry, the creepy doctor. So
Larry.
creepy.
Too bad.
He's actually my favorite. Because he's so creepy. You never know what to expect
It's
from
like
him.
a cult favorite.
Yes.
He's an instant cult classic.
Exactly. If they only had Bachelor Pad now, oh,
God.
boy.
All right. Nick R., the magician. I kind of wanted him to stay because I thought he was interesting.
He was kind of plasticky, though.
But it was like creepy, interesting, weird. Baldwin was.
Yes.
Like, I don't know.
He did give the, she made a mistake.
There's always one.
Yes. Diogo, the armor dude.
I felt so bad for him.
I should have done the snow.
He actually seemed really nice.
He did. The dental student did not like that London poser. I was raised in London, but I have no accent.
And Micah, the homemade suit guy.
Oh well.
Sorry, man.
So let's talk about the upcoming season.
All right.
There's gonna be the old smack talkers as usual. The what?
Yep.
You're not here for the right reasons.
Someone's trying to be the next Bachelor.
Excuse me, Des. He's not here for the right reasons.
Yeah.
Cheaters.
Seems like the guy, the dad,
I think he's dirty.
he's kind of, seems like he's gonna be a jerk.
Seems like that might have not just been his best friend, but his girlfriend. Oops. What are you doing here?
Yeah, so we'll see.
And everyone, I mean everyone, this is going to be an epidemic, is infected with Des tears.
So much crying.
Oh. So at the end, the little snippet, the Baldwin brother does the magic trick, and Dr. Creepy says, nice. Okay. Hashtag.
Stop.
Till next time. Much love.